So this is my first YouTube video by myself, and it's filmed by my lovely iPhone 5, and I don't have any of that editing stuff, so this is going to be all taken in one take, so this is going to be very bad. But this is going to be a book review, because I like books, and that's how I roll. And I just finished Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. It's pretty amazing. You should read the first one, because the second one won't make much sense without the first one. But we're going to review this because someone else has my first copy. Well, the second book picks up where the first one left off, obviously, where the children and Jacob are fleeing from their island. And sorry for any spoiler alerts, but honestly, you should have read the first one if you want to read about a review about the second one. So, basically, they're going to go look for Miss Wren, another Imran, looking to save Miss Peregrine, who is stuck in bird form. And I really like this book. It's crazy amazing. Like, words cannot describe how much this is awesome. Oh goodness, here I go, messing up words and all that. The storyline, it's very interesting. I like the love story a lot, which I could talk about forever, but I sadly do not have that time. But if you read the first one, you will understand that this love story is really, really weird. Like, I don't usually use the word weird, but this is super, super strange. Like, seriously, Grandpa gets together with this girl, and then you go back in time, and then the grandson ends up with the girlfriend. It doesn't make any sense. But I can't call it, but it's love. Darn it. It is. I sadly cannot say it's an OTP of mine because it's strange, and the thought of that just creeps me out. But their love is adorable, and there are so many quotes that made me cry in this book. So we're just gonna read one to you. Now watch me not be able to find it, and I just waste like 5 minutes of this video time. But yeah, you should definitely read this. I found it. It's on page 196, and this is what it says. Let me set up the scene here. They're on the train, and Jacob is the main person in the book who goes back in time, answering his grandpa's death wish, going to this island. Then he meets all these peculiar children with different abilities and such. And he's on the train with the girl that his grandpa was with, whom they're dating, I guess. And he's trying to talk to her, and she won't tell him this secret about her. And he's just like, well, I'm going to tell you secrets about me. And he said, when we first met, I was convinced you were about to cut my throat. But as scared as I was, there was this tiny voice in my head saying, if this is the last face you ever see, at least it's a beautiful one. And he was saying that to her, and I literally bawled my eyes out. Because, dang it, that's beautiful. And the whole book, confession time, I pictured Jacob as my ex, and it was because he just resembled him in a way, and I just bawled my eyes out. And, like, it was a very emotional night, not gonna lie. Okay, second quote that made me almost, like, shed a tear. I will find it. Here we go again. Where is it? It's so beautiful. Seriously, where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So now we're towards the end of the book. Don't worry, it's not a spoiler alert. It's just basically she's like, Jacob, you need to go back to your own world where you have a life, you have family. You should not be in the past anymore. And he's just like, no, I want to stay with you. And this is basically what goes down. She's like, Emma, the girl he's in love with. See, I'm making this really confusing. I'm sorry. And she says, it makes me absolutely ill to think that you might throw that all away and for what? And he looks at her and he's like, for you, you idiot, I love you. And yeah, you can see where I pulled out the Kleenexes then. But yeah, it's the love story, inner conflict in myself. And so, yeah, that's it on that. Favorite character in this book? I'd like to say definitely Horace. That, oh my gosh, sassiest little kid ever. And it makes me happy because it reminds me of Louis from One Direction. I'm sorry, I'm a Directioner. So, yeah, he's pretty sassy and such. And it just makes this book because it makes you laugh in the midst of all this suspense and horror and haunting and stuff like that. Suspense, action, killing. Lots of action. The book is based off of old-timey photos, and they do this in the first one too, so. And it's very creepy-like. All this black and white stuff. This is Horace. Doesn't he look dapper? You can just look at the sass. And then Jacob, you can't really see a picture of him because it's black and white and he's facing the other way. This is Emma, and you can't tell her beauty, which is good because then it doesn't make me feel jealous and crippling with sadness inside. There's some other children in the book, and then, yeah, more black and white photos. And so, throughout the book, they're scattered pictures every now and then, stuff. I mean, yeah, it's pretty creepy and suspenseful. But, like, at the end is the biggest plot twist ever. I screamed to the book. This was me, ready for the reenactment. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that was my that's what basically happened. Because I can't spoil it. Sorry. It's just amazing. It just makes you want to scream. It makes me mad. Because now I have to wait another year or so for the third installment. So, Ransom, get to it. Yeah. So, and what else did I want to talk about? See, like, I put this on Instagram, my entire review, and then I'm trying to build on it since now I kind of figured out how to use YouTube. I'm sorry. And, what else did I want to say? There was something else. But I think I'm going to leave it at that. So, yeah. First book review, first YouTube video. Thanks for watching my awkwardness. I'm sorry. And, yeah, I'm in my closet because I don't get any privacy anywhere else in my house. Yeah. So, thumbs up if you like book reviews and books and such. I like to talk books. You can message me on Twitter and Instagram, and I guess here on YouTube if you'd like. I also have a Kick that you can message me at. I'll leave my username down below. I always wanted to do that. I'm sorry. YouTube video awesomeness. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed reading this book if you so choose so. I hope I did a convincing job. I hope so. And thanks so much. And I will try to do more of these because I like talking about books and none of my friends really like reading books, so I don't know what to do with myself. Thanks, guys.